Hey there, guys. This is Chauncey J. Kent, and welcome to our second ever episode of ARK Survival Season 2 here on the Hadescraft Townie server. So, I want to start off this episode by apologizing to you guys. You were probably a little confused, going like, what's going on? This came up on Monday last week, and now it's on a Friday, and what? I don't understand, and there was no evolution last week, and so... let me do some explaining. Basically, oh good, the rain stopped. That's handy. So basically, let's go kill some stuff while we're talking here. I decided, like, I gave the 3 series thing a go, and as much as I'd like to, guys, I've got a full-time job that I have to do. I suppose I don't technically have to do it, but I do it because, like, I need money. So yeah, technically I actually do have to do it. Come on, skeleton. Oh, fine. Just stay there. Stay there forever. Or despawn. So yeah, I've got a full-time job, I've got friends and family and life stuff, and unfortunately, that means I don't have time for 3 series, so I did have to cut it back to 2. But I don't really ever intend to stop doing the Skyblock series. Like, that's kind of my flagship series. It's the one I love doing the most, and so that's one that I'm going to want to have stick around for a while. So yeah, that's not going anywhere, guys, so don't worry about that. And then I was just really excited about doing this series. I want it to take off and do really well, and like, I definitely think that the potential for that is there, and so we're going to give it a shot. Sadly, that does mean that Evolution is no longer going to be a regular series. Now, I say that because I want to occasionally record it on, like, Saturdays and stuff. When I'm just hanging out, not really doing anything. Well, not that I don't do things on Saturdays, but when I have time and I'm doing something, like, unique and interesting in the game, then I'll do recordings and continue that series that way. But it's no longer going to be a regular series because, guys, I'm sorry, I just don't have the time for it. So if you were a fan of that series, understand it's not that it's going away entirely, it's just not going to come up as often. So I do apologize for that. But that does mean there is going to be more Minecraft on the channel. So if you guys are here for the Minecraft, definitely buckle up for that. And, well, not buckle up, because it's not like it's a bad thing. But just get ready for that and be happy and excited. And I would love to see support on this particular series and Skyblock, and just... I'd love to get you guys involved and get you naming things and give me ideas for projects, and just whatever pops in your head. Just comment and like and do all that stuff, because it helps grow the channel. And it's like, honestly, I really like doing the YouTube stuff. This is a lot of fun for me, and if I can make this a living, I totally would. So if you guys want to see, like, a lot more of this stuff, I almost hate to say it this way, but, like, you gotta help me support, like, get the channel rolling here, so I can, like, actually support myself with this, and then, like, I can cut back at the job, like switch to part-time or something, and I can do, like, a lot more of this. So yeah, definitely leave your likes, leave your comments. If you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe so you can get more stuff. I have a lot of cool projects planned, both for here and Skyblock. Like, in Skyblock right now, we're working on a slime farm because I just found out that there were slime chunks there. So that's pretty cool and exciting, and I just ran out of axe, so I'm going to make a new one. Axe, the tool, not axe, the body spray. Some people were arguing about the spelling on that yesterday. It was kind of funny. I was like, yeah, so I don't think it matters that much. Anyway, let's go get this last tree, and we'll do some building here. I am still working on the platform. It is not done yet. And that is because I ran out of some of my original supplies. So, like, stone, Completely ran out of it. Now, as you'll note, like right here and right here, I actually do have stone. So clearly I solved that problem, but it did take some time. I had to get my mind going a little bit earlier than I had intended, and basically it took some time to get all that set up and rolling, and so the platform's not done, but we can work on that a bit today. And I actually had to do some other stuff because part of the project is actually leveling the ground underneath the platform as well, which, I mean, essentially is going to mean doing a lot of digging underwater. So one thing that would definitely help with that is respiration and aqua affinity. Now both of those are helmet enchantments. Enchantment? Enchantment. Okay, sorry for if you don't get that reference. It's a dragon. It's from Dragon Age. Definitely play that game. It's awesome. Unless your parents say no, in which case don't. But it is a little dark, so that's why I say that. So parents, like, be advised. It's a little dark, but it's a fun game. So, anyway, yeah, it is a helmet enchantment. Well, both of them are. So I've been trying to get materials to make helmets, hence our little friends over here. Because I don't want to constantly enchant iron, which, one day won't be that big a deal, but for now is a little sparse, as in, like, I don't have much, or, like, any. I think I might have, like, 1 ingot, which I don't think I can do a lot with. I could make a shovel. However, I did have some exciting stuff while I was mining. Oh yeah, I didn't need to make a second chest because there was just too much crap. So I do have a helmet ready to get enchanted, but I kind of want to set up an enchantment station of my own because the one at spawn sort of sucks. No offense to the spawn one, but there's like 4 bookshelves around it. That's the worst ever. Let's toss these in here. You'll notice we do have a diamond now. We got some gold. Oh, I've got 2 iron. Still not enough for like axes and whatnot, but 2's better than 1. And I got some redstone. We got lots of sand. We have some extra ladders because the mine is actually underwater, under this platform thing. So, yeah. And so yeah, there we go. Oh, another tree. Let's cut down this tree. Cut down the tree. And yeah, so if you guys watched Skyblock recently, you will probably know already that the idea of just burning away the platform doesn't necessarily work. Even when the platform's open, let alone when it's covered in other stuff. So sadly, that plan is not going to fly. However, what we can do is there we go. What we can do is actually just go along and cut away the wood underneath and just kind of take it row by row, and that's going to take longer than I would like, but what can you do? That's sort of how it's going to go. There we go. So yeah, let's work on finishing this platform here, and just keep talking about ideas and whatnot. So obviously I'm going to need to set up some reeds. Let's do that before we work on the platform. That just sort of makes sense. Let's eat. Alright. And here we go. I guess that technically wasn't necessary, but there we go. Reeds. And if some of you are going like, what the heck's a reed? It's sugarcane. It's just that's the same. They used to call them reeds in like alpha. And although I didn't play back then, it's just something I've sort of picked up saying. So just bear with the craziness. Now hopefully that'll produce plenty enough for bookshelves. So what we're going to do is basically I'm going to finish, well, not finish this platform, but we're going to finish the last couple rows so that all the torches are in place, and then I can just sort of start filling in sections. Like I'll do rows across again, but I won't actually need torches. I'll just need wood, which will speed up the process a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit, and then we'll start filling in section by section and sort of go from there. Now obviously this is a project that's going to take a while. As you can see, the scale of this thing is just massive. Now I'll take you to the very center point here. There's an island over there, there's an island over there, there's desert and stuff over there. Oh, the sun is setting, I didn't realize that, but okay. But yeah, pretty much as far as you can see, almost, there are torches going out. And that's because this is just a huge, huge construction project. There are YouTubers who have done underwater dome projects before. I want to do like a legit underwater dome though. Like really, really, absolutely, unbelievably massive. And so that's what we're going to do. It is, like I said in the original video, going to be like 201 meters from side to, like, diameter. Diameter's all the way across, radius is only like halfway, like center to side. So it's 201. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I do this to make sure mobs don't spawn. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so 201 meters or blocks, because the blocks are 1 by 1 by 1 meter across. 5, 6. Man, this is counting and talking are not good bedfellows. And then it's going to be at least 32 blocks high. So originally I was planning on having it 50 blocks high, and so some of the dome would actually come out of the water, which would allow natural light to come down and activate villager mechanics. I'm not sure I want to do that now, just because I thought about it a little bit, and A, it's not really underwater dome if you have part of it sticking up out of the water, and more importantly, B, the oh, what was I even going to say? Oh, why do you do this to me? Okay. The villager mechanics only allow for like so many layers to be checked for valid houses. 4, 5, 6. So what I was planning on doing is building like a big tower, like door setup under the part that's actually open to the sky, save for glass, which does not block light, so it would be fine. However, that's, I mean, it would work, but it would only be limitedly effective, and obviously I would like a lot of villagers down in this place, so I'm considering other options. We could do like the glass pillar all the way to the surface of the water for like skylight kind of ideas, but I feel like that would look tacky, and you'd have to have a bunch of them. So I don't know. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. I definitely want villagers underwater, and unfortunately water counts as an opaque block because it does block some light, Like, if you get down to the bottom and the jack-o'-lanterns weren't there, it would just be pitch dark. Like, wow, pitch black. Just really dark. So, yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't count as allowing sunlight through. Lava, on the other hand, it is not like that, so that's interesting. Hey, there's an idea. Maybe I can build a under lava dome. That would be crazy. You'd have to do like fire resist potions plus the underwater stuff. Oh my god, that would be the best nether base ever. Guys, for real? I think we're gonna do that, but it's gonna be a while. So oh my gosh, no one would ever find that. Holy crap. Okay. Okay, that's hilarious. I really like that idea. So we're gonna do that at some point, but not right now. Wow. Okay. So we are almost there. I feel like we miscounted somewhere, but if mobs spawn on this, I'll know what happened. Aha! Obviously, it's all one off, so not sure why I'm doing that. Okay, there we go. Problem solved. Excellent. So where was I? Like, I just got completely sidetracked from all of that. Now, on the other hand, in the Nether, you do not have access to daylight ever. So, obviously would not be able to do villagers or anything, but it would still make a really cool Nether base. Okay. Some sort of particle effect thing. Anyway, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm actually going to cut out and finish this little bit up, and then we will head down to the mine, and we're going to look for some diamonds, and potentially some lava, and we'll definitely need a little bit more iron, because I want to make an enchanting table, and I've got leather, and I've got reeds for paper, and I've got wood, like, for days, but I still need the obsidian, and I still need one more diamond. So, look forward to that, and, yeah, so we'll be back in just a bit. Alright, guys, and we are back, and as you can see, that little bit is done there. The sun is rising, always a good thing, but we're about to go into the mines, so I guess technically that doesn't really matter at all. So, yeah. That bit is done. All the torches are placed on this, so we won't have any mobs spawning once we start filling in the little gaps here, assuming, you know, the mob spawning rules that I quote unquote grew up with are still applicable. Allegedly, if you place them every 6, you should be good as far as light levels, but I don't know. It might have changed since then. Wow, that is a lot of sugar cane. Okay. So yeah, like I was saying, my mine is actually underwater, so let's head down. Now, the one advantage to having your mine underwater is that you are actually much closer to bedrock level and thus diamond level. Without having to dig through a bunch of land. It's so much darker when you leave the air pocket. But yeah, that's the platform so far. It looks pretty cool. I like it. And down into the mines we go. And I'll kind of show you what we've done so far and like where I found stuff and whatnot. So we've got, this is bedrock level, believe it or not. That's how short the trip is from the bottom of the dome to bedrock. So basically you come down, and eventually I'm going to replace this ladder with a water elevator, which, as I understand, is a little ironic given where this mine is located, but that's just the way I want to do it. But yeah, so I've got a furnace and the workbench built in here because, you know, why not? And obviously I only go down to layer 5. That way I don't have to work around any of the bedrock. I can just walk on top of it and it's not a big deal. If I do for any reason ever need to dig down into it, I can, and that's not a big deal either. But I do these little 3x3 tunnels off in each direction, and what I'll do from here is actually do like side tunnels that sort of dig in. And so they'll just go parallel to each of the main tunnels. And whatnot. So yeah, and when I do the water elevator, I can actually remove these blocks, and I can move the furnace and the workbench to like here and here, or here and here, or wherever. Potentially even get rid of it for like a redstone transportation system or some such thing. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anything could happen, but I mean, obviously I want my mining system connected to like a redstone elevator and like mine carts and all that, but that's later, guys. That's much later. This is kind of my style of mining. I do branch mining. If I run into a cave, I'm just going to build like a bridge through it. I'm not actually going to seal it up necessarily. I am going to make it difficult to get into these mine shafts from there, though, and I will light up the caves. So yeah, what we'll do, since we're actually only on layer 5, is go up one level and dig ourselves a new area. That is slow. No. Go in the little nook. There we go. So this will be where the new level is, and I do have my iron pick if I run into gold or redstone or diamonds, so I'm doing that entirely wrong, which is why I have this. In case I do ever do things wrong, I can always replace stuff. Oh! Whoops. Well, it looks like I did not go up high enough. And that's my bad, because I was being a bit silly, apparently. So this will be the place where we set up our new thing. Yes, this will be the place. And I gotta make sure I do everything right here, so... Not that, like, someone's going to come and judge me if I don't, but you get the idea. At least I hope you get the idea. And, of course, what we're hoping for here is... like some diamonds. And oh yeah, I did notice after I signed off that I was like, oh, I said I only needed one more diamond. That is actually not the case. For those of you keeping up, I am going to need at least 4 more diamonds so that I can make a diamond pick and then get an extra diamond for the enchantment table. So yeah, good catch to anyone that did that. Excellent. There's a redstone here. Okay, there we go. And that's sort of how you carve out the main area for these sections. and then you want to widen it to and make it taller, because no one wants to work in that cramped a space. At least I don't. And I know that's one of Hade's pet peeves, is having like too high tunnels and stuff in like creative competition builds. And so whenever I'm doing stuff like this, I like to make it a little bit more open and roomy if I can. So we'll open it up, and then we'll do our exploratory tunnels and just see what we get. Hopefully something good. Basically, you know, you kind of get the idea of what I'm doing here. I'm going to go ahead and cut out and finish this up, and if I run into anything exciting, like, you know, diamonds, we'll cut back in, and we can mine those together. So, yeah, I'll be right back. Alright guys, and we're back. Well, I've given this about as much time as I can for tonight. We did do our little side tunnels down here at bedrock level for most of these shafts. I went 2 torches down on most of them. I even went 3 torches on this one. And that's because I found like iron and coal and stuff back there, so I wanted to grab all of it. We did find a whole bunch of iron, found a couple gold, found some redstone. We're gonna actually take that with us at this point. Obviously lots of cobblestone. Unfortunately no diamonds, not this time around, and we even dug a couple extra starter areas, and we got some extra dirt from that, but otherwise no, nothing. So I'm gonna go ahead and call this an episode. I will continue to mine off camera though, and should I find a diamond, or several, I'll go ahead and record the event and actually put it up like at the beginning of the next episode. Alright, so hopefully we'll find something cool and we can do some enchanting. We'll find some diamonds, we can do some enchanting next time. If not, we'll come up with something, I'm sure. So anyway, thanks for watching guys. If you enjoyed the episode, definitely go ahead and leave it a like. If you like this episode and you want more content like it, definitely subscribe to the channel. That'll help let me know that you guys are interested and you want more. And of course, as always guys, I'll talk at you later.